Hey guys, the next Coolify service that we're going to be self-hosting is called Firefly 3. Firefly 3 is basically a self-hosted manager for your personal finances. You can do a lot with the application itself. This is what the end product will look like. You will be able to add transactions, budgets that you want to regulate. For example, you add your groceries, maybe you have a budget for something else, I don't know. And bills, you can add like rent, reoccurring things that are due. You can add some things that you want to buy, for instance. So piggy banks are basically things that you're saving up for. So I just put this as an example. And there's a lot of automation that you can do. So you can add rules so that when you create or update a transaction, something is going to happen. And you can add some accounts, different types of accounts, as you can see here. And you can run reports just so you can get an overview of your data. These are kind of like dashboards, basically, that will show you what's going on with your money. With that, let's go ahead into Coolify and add a new project. I'm just going to call it Firefly. Select the production environment, click add a new resource and search for Firefly. Select your server, and once you've done that, you are almost ready. So I'm renaming the service name to just Firefly, and I will do the same for the domain name. And just like that, we are ready. You don't actually have to edit any of the environment variables. Just go ahead and hit deploy. So our containers have now started. Let's just wait for it to say healthy. And once it does, we can visit the URL. And so now the service says healthy. So we're going to open a new tab and visit our URL. And here, just add in an email password that you want to use for your account. So once you've signed in, you can now access the application, and you just need to do an initial setup. So you add your bank name, so Chase Checking or something. I think you spell it like this. And then add in your initial balance of your account. And if you have a savings account, you would also enter in the balance here. So let's say our savings account has this much money in there. So once you hit submit, you are now into the application itself. You're no longer in the onboarding phase. And every single page is going to have this onboarding journey here. And so if I were to skip, I think you can come back to it here. I'm not sure. So maybe just go through the onboarding journey if you don't want to get lost. But it's fairly straightforward. Everything is quite simple, I would say. So, for example, there's some shortcuts here to do certain things. You get an overview of your accounts right here on the dashboard. You should probably go through every single one of these tabs to see what action that you can perform, just so you can get familiar with the application itself. And once you've done that, it will be very straightforward. I think it should take you up to 10 minutes to really get familiar with the application, and then you should be able to start adding transactions and just get going. So with that, that's going to be it for this video. I will see you in the next one.